maybe we don't have to do all this work in the problem, but if you want to find the mean, do you have some arithmetic in front of you? Of these three values, mean, median, and mode, which is the easiest to find? The mode. Because it's just an observational, what occurs more often than anything else? That's a hide and go seek exercise, right? So which numeric value occurs more often than anything else? 3. So the mode value is 3. Didn't even sweat with that one. Of the mean and the median, which is the second easiest to find? The median. But the median is going to force you to put all those values into sequential order to be able to find out where the middle value was. So you still have a little bit of work in front of you, don't you? But sorting is not as bad as adding together a bunch of values. If I wanted the mean, I'd have to add all those values together, either by hand or with the aid of the calculator. And if I did it by hand, then I'd also have to know how many values there were there, and I'd have to do a division problem. If I let the calculator do it, all I need to do is put the information into the calculator. And if I put the information into the calculator, then my life can be a whole lot easier. So let's talk again about what we do with distributions in the problem. So I come back here to stats. That information that is in, I have more information in these lists than I really want to deal with. Unless you have some affinity toward keeping them, you can clear the individual lists and get back to your simple results in the problem. Okay, clear. Up here. Clear. Why won't it do what I told it to do? Because the pen decided to stop working? No, something happened there. I don't know what it did. Clear. Enter. There we go. Okay. So I get rid of these. Clear, and then down there. So I need to put information in. While I'm putting in the information, what's my biggest concern?
33.
To make sure that you don't do anything stupid, right? It wasn't an accident, I did it on purpose. But you get in a hurry, and you don't go back and look at your data, is that going to distort your mean? Because that value of 33 is significantly larger than all the other values there right away, right? Gives you a distorted opinion. Wrong answer. Okay? So we fix it. That was supposed to be just a 3. So now we're back down here to the 6. And I have another 3, then a 9, then a 4, 5, 3, 7, a 3, a 1, a 3, a 6, a 2, and a 4. If you're not in the habit, if you don't get into the habit of scrolling through the list to make sure you haven't made any stupid mistakes, it's going to kick you in the butt. Take the time. You don't have to put them in any order. Your calculator, quite frankly, doesn't give a crap. It does things for you. So be nice to your calculator. Don't throw it across the room. Feed it properly. Keep its batteries up. Don't immerse it in water. It doesn't like those things, okay? So now, information is in. Stats. Calculate. And we talked Monday about the difference between the screens on the 84s, how they give you a menu-driven screen. And you have to tell it what list to use. And the frequency list always stays 0. But over here, manually would tell it which list we would look at, which would be list number 1. So what on this screen is useful? X-bar. X-bar is the visual representation of the mean. So our mean value is 4.15. Anything else on that first screen immediately useful? Not yet, because we haven't talked about it yet. But there's a second screen down there. Anything on that screen useful? Median. So the calculator can be your next best friend because it does 60% of the work for you right here. All you got to do is put the information in and be careful with it. So several questions like this. These are gift questions. These are not questions you want to miss on the homework. These are not questions you certainly don't want to miss those things on the test. And there will be some easy questions and some not so easy questions. This is one